Blue Sky Software, the same people that brought you Jurassic Park and Vector Man. Do they just make easy games, or do I just like Blue Sky games? Seeing as I have 3 no-death runs now by their games. They're not known for the best games, but this game's pretty fun. This game is very easy. This is Desert Demolition for the Sega Genesis. Now, I have to say, if anyone has access to a Game Gear, or perhaps even Master System, Desert Speed Trap on the Game Gear is by far the best Wile Coyote / Roadrunner game from that era. The one on Super Nintendo, Death Valley, is atrocious. And the worst of the bunch for sure. This would be the second best. Great looking game. Plays really well. Graphics, honestly, are like a 4.5 out of 5. They're very good. They can't really get much better. The controls are also very good, 4.5 out of 5. The fun factor is strong also at 4 out of 5. It's audio, music, sound effects. The sound effects are great. Very traditional to, Acme, Looney Tunes-esque sound effects. Very good job there. So the music is lacking overall. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. The game itself is far too easy, far too short. Now, it does offer 2 playthroughs. You can play the game as Roadrunner, which I guess offers a second run, which still doesn't add a whole lot to the game because the game is still so short both ways you play it. Now, it is pretty sweet that it does provide 2 separate playthroughs with 2 separate characters, but there's almost no excusing a game this short, which is why I'll always say play Desert Demolition. I know, this is Desert Demolition. Desert Speed Trap on the Sega Game Gear or Master System. Now, there are a few spots in this game that are incredibly annoying, and some areas, actually only about 3 areas where it really jeopardizes your life and you got to learn what to do and pay attention, making a no-death run pretty much possible for anybody. And I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm not. This is like the equivalent to beating Barney or Barbie in a no-death run. This is extremely easy. The only thing working against you, perhaps, is that clock. That clock is limited. Now, you can find them throughout the levels, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be your worst enemy or careless play resulting in your health bar being drained. It's a fun little ass game, man, but I can't believe how short it is. I always remembered it being a short game, but I didn't know it was possible to do in under 15 minutes. Not even trying, really. Like, I was trying to go quick, but not really. I guess one thing I'll talk about in this game is all the little Acme gadgets, whether they're spring bouncing shoes or rocket skates or even the hang glider. They're all very traditional things from the TV show back in the day. So it definitely pays homage and tribute to the source material really, really well. Making for a fun, easy playthrough, man. And it is really neat using all the different gizmos and gadgets that those Acme crates supply. This one being the most annoying of the bunch. That definitely took some getting used to master balancing down this tightrope. Otherwise, you're put in this endless cycle where you got to keep going up and down, then you're racing the clock, and that becomes what kills you. I guess it goes without saying that watch out for the TNT barrels, or any barrels for that matter. Water is life in this game, as I guess it's a hot climate, and I guess, yeah, water would breathe life. Simple, get to the exit in every level. They are kind of scattered differently throughout each level. They're not overly linear, meaning that up and down is a great aspect to the platforming as well, more than left and right horizontal. Kind of makes me want to do a playthrough of the Roadrunner, as I haven't played through as the Roadrunner in 5 to 10 years at least. It's been a long time. I've only actually beaten this game maybe 4 times. I think 3 times with Wile E.Coyote and only but once with Roadrunner. You got to do something strange in the options menu to even get to switch over to Roadrunner. I always found that to be one of the more hardest parts in the game. And I honestly don't know what those lightning things do. I don't know if they're continues. I don't think so. No game I've ever played keeps mention of like continues on screen. So if anybody's played this game and they know what those little lightning things do below my health bar, please let me know. I'm assuming the stamps are all just for points. It's funny, you know, that a game this easy and that easy to play through, I don't even know what some of the things do. I guess they're not all that important. I guess the important things really are health, clocks, and just, you know, getting a mosey on about what you're doing in the level and not procrastinating and searching all over the place pointlessly, because it is kind of a game that's racing the clock. Yeah, anytime you access an Acme crate and get one of its items, you can use that item as long as you can go without getting hit, which in some cases is really, really awesome. If you take your time, something I wasn't doing in this playthrough. I was trying to go pretty much as quick as possible and attempting to avoid any dangerous spots where I'll lose health unnecessarily. So no, one thing you can't actually do is catch the Roadrunner, despite everything that's going on. He's basically trolling you throughout the playthrough, and you desperately attempt to catch him with any of the tools and gadgets that the Acme crates supply. Of the 3 Roadrunner games, I can't stress enough how good Desert Speed Trap is for Master System or Game Gear. It's just funny how much better and put together that game was than Death Valley for SNES and this game here for the Genesis, Desert Demolition. This one's not bad at all. It's very mediocre. It's very much a kid's game. Where Death Valley is just, from what I've played and what I remember, was very horrible, obnoxious game with no redeeming qualities whatsoever. And it's just funny that the Game Gear game got a much more thought out, with much smarter level design than this one. This one you can really kind of just motor through, race the clock. It's not very well thought out and almost seems pretty lazy in a lot of ways. It makes me wonder if they had some kind of deadline to this game, seeing as I guess you could do both playthroughs in, I don't know, 35 minutes easy. Hell, 2 long playthroughs, both with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, would only probably take an hour and 20 minutes maximum. But you know, just because a game's short doesn't mean it's bad. Sometimes less is more, and overstaying your welcome can be obnoxious, and that does make this a fun, quick pick up and play. Oh, really? I guess you could say this is one of the more challenging levels that's going to bring you closer to death if you were to waste your time and attempt an easy, no-death run. I honestly only picked this up to play it because I haven't played it in a long time. I remember being it simple and fun, and I thought, let's see if it's doable. Oh, it was very doable. Like, yeah, when I spoke about its audio, sure, its sound effects are very traditional and canon to the Looney Tunes cartoons, but there is like no music at all. And I guess maybe that's sort of fitting when you consider the source material, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. It was just them chasing in this sort of cat and mouse battle with no music playing. It was this whole dun 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 dun. So I guess it kind of executes that well. I don't know. I guess it's just not a whole lot to work with here. Like, you know, if you've ever played Sheep Raiders on the PlayStation 1, that is a really good game. Now, it doesn't star Wile E. Coyote. It stars Ralph the Wolf and Sam Sheepdog. But Looney Tunes with a little more structure and somewhere along this lines to some degree. This definitely is a where the fuck do you go kind of game, though. Pretty much every level, minus 2 or 3, are all over the place. Where's the exit? Going up, down, left, and right, back around in circles to find the exit. A couple of them are very straightforward and linear, like the train level. That's just simple, left to right. There was one level where you just run across the desert. There's about 3 of those simple, easy, linear ones in total. The rest are where the fuck do you go? Another thing that made me want to do a playthrough of this this is a game I never hear anyone talking about. I never see it in anybody's collection. I'm just curious if more people have played this game, and if not, people should definitely check it out. Pop it on your Sega Mini. I'm pretty sure it sells for cheap if you're a collector. Again, we're not talking about no hidden gem here by any stretch of the imagination at all, but it's a decent, worthwhile game that's worthy of being in any collection. It's good graphics, good controls. Fucking easiest game you'll ever play in your life. It's a fun little playthrough. But anyways, I don't feel the need to narrate or add any more commentary, as there's only about 4 minutes left. Yeah, thank you for watching my little playthrough here. No death run of Desert Demolition for the Sega Genesis. If you don't have it, you should add it to your Sega Mini or add it to your collection. Seek it out. Have some fun with this easy, fun platforming game. I came extremely close to dying there. I knew that when playing, but I couldn't have timed that any better. Like, I really wasn't trying, but like, damn. And this end boss kind of, I don't know, this doesn't really make any sense. There's just a truck here. There's a lot of health scattered through it over. I guess it's Roadrunner in a cement roller. Okay, it's Roadrunner in a cement roller, just trying to kill poor Wile E. Coyote. I do want to point out that I do very much like Wile E. Coyote. Now, Roadrunner's okay. Obviously, he serves his purpose, and without him, there isn't much of a back and forth, right? But Wile E. Coyote, no, he's awesome. I don't know what it is about him. I really like him, and I even like Ralph Wolf even more. Just, I love Looney Tunes characters. Foghorn Leghorn is, in fact, my favorite cartoon character of all time. For anyone wondering, you press down on the D-pad to activate those switches. You would think it'd be one of the buttons, but they do other things, so yeah. If you ever end up playing this game, it's down on the D-pad. And be mindful of those black bombs that bounce around there. They are a pain in the ass, and they will take a couple of your lives really quickly if you're not paying attention. Yeah, dude, under 15 minutes. This is a fun game, but this is a really, really easy game. No death run for Desert Demolition, starring Wile E.Coyote and Roadrunner. You can play the game as Roadrunner as well, so that's kind of cool. It does offer 2 playthroughs, 2 separate playthroughs. Pretty sweet little game. That's an easy no death run. That's all, folks.